A child is born in North Korea, but before that child takes their first steps, they're already under surveillance. Their name, registered. Their family, investigated. Their future, pre-decided. In a country where freedom doesn't exist, even a newborn can be labeled a criminal. And if you think that's an exaggeration, wait until you hear the rules that govern daily life in one of the world's most secretive and fear-driven nations. From banned hairstyles to mandatory public crying. Today we uncover 21 bizarre laws Kim Jong-un desperately doesn't want the world to know. This is the side of North Korea the regime hides. And once you hear it, you'll never see the world the same again. North Korea is often described as a time capsule, frozen in the Cold War, but what lies beneath the surface is far more chilling. After World War II, the Korean peninsula split into two. South Korea embraced modern democracy and global culture, while the North became a sealed vault of state-controlled obedience. Ruled by the Kim dynasty, Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and now Kim Jong-un, the country evolved into an absolute dictatorship where thoughts are crimes, loyalty is enforced, and the outside world is the enemy. So, what exactly makes life in North Korea so bizarre? Let's begin with media. North Koreans don't get to choose what they watch or listen to. There's only one TV channel, and it's filled with propaganda praising the Kim family. Watching a South Korean drama or a Hollywood movie, that could land you in a labor camp, or worse. And yes, elections exist, but only one name appears on the ballot. Voting is mandatory, and refusing is considered treason. Imagine casting your vote with no choice, under the watch of government officials. That's not democracy, that's a performance. The control doesn't stop at politics. Hairstyles are state-approved, with only a small list of styles allowed for men and women. Blue jeans, dyed hair, and anything considered Western is banned. Fashion, food, even laughter, everything must serve the regime. In public transportation and train stations, instead of music, citizens hear recorded speeches by the Kim family. Speaking during these broadcasts is forbidden. Silence isn't just golden, it's law. The internet? It doesn't exist for ordinary people. Instead, they use a heavily monitored internal network. Calling outside the country without permission is illegal. Even private conversations are dangerous. Spies live in every neighborhood, and reporting your own family is encouraged. Then there's the three-generation punishment rule. If someone commits a crime against the regime, not only are they punished, their children and grandchildren will be imprisoned too, regardless of innocence. Religion? Forbidden. Even though churches exist, they're just for show, built as props for tourists. Worshipping anyone other than the Kim family is a punishable offense. Movement between cities requires a permit. You can't leave your hometown without government approval. Want to leave the country? That's only for the elite. Most citizens will never see the outside world, and some don't even know it exists. And then comes the weekly ritual of self-criticism. Every citizen must confess their mistakes in public, whether they've committed them or not. You might admit to not praising the leader enough, or to admiring a foreign product. It's not about truth, it's about obedience. In North Korea, crying is mandatory on the death anniversaries of the Kim family. If you don't show enough grief, you risk investigation. Every home must display portraits of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, kept clean at all times. Inspections happen randomly. A dusty frame could be taken as disrespect. Even food is restricted. Western dishes like hot dogs or South Korean foods like budae jjigae are banned. So is travel, private business, and property ownership. Everything belongs to the state. Lastly, there's the songbun system, a brutal caste-like hierarchy. Citizens are born into one of three classes: core, wavering, or hostile, based entirely on their family background. If your ancestors were labeled traitors, you're marked for life. Your dreams, jobs, and even marriage options are decided before you're born. This is North Korea, a nation where every moment is controlled, every smile monitored, and every thought judged. The reason for such isolation: the regime fears the truth. Exposure to the outside world would destroy the illusion they've carefully built. That's why borders are closed, media is filtered, and stories are silenced. But through the voices of defectors, leaked footage, and global reporting, the truth continues to break through the cracks. These 21 rules aren't just strange, they're a glimpse into a dystopia that still exists today. If this video opened your eyes, don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts. Subscribe for more hidden stories the world needs to hear. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay free.